What's up everybody, cilinixfxcapital here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the Cilinix Crypto Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out and hopefully we will connect. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome to this new video on Solana. I wanted to do a full update about the current situation of Solana, what to expect. I mean, it's still been relatively strong. Which is great to see. I hold some Solana. I'm still in an active trade or investment, whatever you want to call it. So that's good, but there are some things that have changed, and regarding my thoughts, right? I mean, what I've always said is that I think it's most likely we are in some sort of an uptrend. I think we have had some sort of a structure break, which I'll show you in a moment, and that we're heading for 225 and 230, potentially 235. So 230 was usually the main level that we refer to, and I still do believe that. However, I've started to, or at least the importance of the level around $204 has faded a little bit for me. I always said, all right, 202 and $204, that's the most important level we kind of need to hold above. But it's really not respected anymore, right? It's really not respected anymore. If you look at the higher time frames, look, I still think there is a structure break, right? I mean, the value area high of all the price action since the 19th of March is right here at 192. But I think 192, especially if you combine it with lower time frame support zones, which I'll do in a moment, I think that is more the level to look at, right? I mean, if you look at the 12-hour time frame, 192 is also where we have the bottom of the 12-hour uptrend. It's also where we have the daily trend coming in, so we can spike down a little bit lower to spike into the daily trend. We also still have a fair value gap there. We have some imbalances there. So that is, I think, the main level to look at. And that means that there is some room to drop down here. And I think that there's also some reasons to pull back a little bit further. I think in general, well, I mean, like I said, Solana has been holding up relatively well, but the volume and the momentum since last week has decreased, right? We had quite a lot of momentum at the end of August. That also made us break out above that level here at 192. And after that, we were able to hold the general uptrend and the general area with that momentum. But the momentum is decreasing right now. And not only is the momentum decreasing, but if we take a look at some of the relative strength charts, so Solana against Ethereum and Solana against Bitcoin, those were one of the first that actually showed us that, you know, we can actually see Solana outperform the market a bit. And what you can see with them right now is that those have lost some momentum as well. And I would argue there's some room to the downsides to pull back into. If you look at the 12-hour time frame for Sol ETH, it looks quite likely that we'll do something like this, you know, get some stability before a move up higher. And then when we take a look at Sol BTC, I'd see the same thing. I mean, again, I do want to stress that I am bullish, right? I mean, you can see on the 3-day time frame right here for Bitcoin as well, we've broken above a critical resistance level here. But here again, there's an imbalance to the downside, and it's fine if we get a bit of a pullback, stability before moving up higher. So do I still expect Solana to move into that level at 225 and 230? Yes, but I think it's more likely in the short term that we will remain relatively stable, and that we might even see some short-term relative pullbacks compared to the markets. Pullback, maybe get some sort of a spike here, depending on the news. I mean, obviously, since yesterday, there's been a little bit of fear instilled in the markets, so maybe get a bit of a pullback, but ultimately hold the uptrend and get that move up higher sometime soon afterwards. And I do still expect that for September. I just think next week might be a little bit early. But those are my thoughts. That's sort of thing you need to know for now. So hopefully that helps. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. And bye.